What up, fam? What's going on, fam? If y'all can hear me, let me know. Let me see. Let me put y'all on. Ooh. What up, familia? Hope everybody's doing amazing out there. I am trying to survive. That's what I'm doing. Give me a quick second while some of y'all get on the chat here, and let me go throw this trash real quick. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. For those of you that are on here, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to A Trucker's Life doing Lyft. I know that doesn't make sense, right? But that's what's happening right now. Man, went through that trash and it kind of smelled like happy grass outside. Ugh. It's not legal here in Old Tejas, but doesn't mean they're not using it. So yeah, you read the title correct. Hello, I don't know what language it is. I mean, what your name is. I'm sorry, but hello, for wherever you're from. Welcome to the channel. But yeah, y'all read the title right. Owner operator doing Lyft. That's what I'm doing today. I'm doing Lyft. For those of you that are real slow at work, as we are, try Lyft or Uber. Try Lyft or Uber if you want to make some extra cashola. I'm about 20 minutes from the international airport here in Houston, Bush International. So while we head that way, we'll talk to you guys a little bit. Head over there and try to get us a good pickup on Lyft. Usually around this time is peak hours, so you get pretty good rates coming out of there. About $30 to $40 per load. I keep talking in trucker terms, but this is not, this is Lyft, so it's not technically it's not a load, but it's not per person either. It's just per ride. There you go. That's what I was looking for. What time it is from? What's my name? My name is Jorge from YouTube, A Trucker's Life. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna head over to the airport and see if we can't go catch a good rate for a ride. Work was good, guys, for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks back to back, it got good, but I knew it wasn't gonna last. It's just one of those, little spurts that you get here and there. And so yeah, that's basically what happened. Got 2 weeks of loads back to back, and then we hit a brick wall again. So right now I don't have a load right now, so which really, really sucks. So I have my own truck, and it's just sitting at the yard, not making any money. I'm sitting at home, not making any money. So, the next best thing is come out here and try to make some money. Try to make some money for the fam. And Rideshare is kind of a good way. So this is my third day doing the rideshare thing for Lyft, and it's been okay. It's, putting a little food on the table at least, better than the truck just sitting there at the yard. The first day I made about 80 something dollars for like 3 hours. The next day I made $150 in like 6 hours. Which, I mean, all of these numbers are not great, right? But at least it's something. And I don't have to go apply at a company, and I don't have to go to, like, work somewhere like a store or something like that, and work with scheduling or whatever. So this is kind of perfect for a trucker that doesn't have, it's got some downtime, and you're at home. Get on one of these rideshare apps and just go out and do it for the day, depending on how busy of a place you live in. If you're from a really small town, then it might not work out for you. So I'm kind of from a small town, but I got Houston like right down the road, so that's what makes sense for me to come out and do this Lyft stuff. Oy. But yeah, you can definitely put a little bit of food on the table for the family. I really don't know where the heck I'm at right now. I'm in some neighborhood in Houston. Let me look at my map. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Now we can kind of see where we need to go. But yeah, hopefully everybody's doing great. Hopefully everybody's staying healthy. I can't say I'm staying healthy. I just got through eating some fast food, so there's that. But like I said, I've been out here trying to do something for my family here. Put some beans on the table. So I did something that I'd never done before today. I went and did this, which is pretty awesome. First time I've ever done it. Just became a U.S. citizen about 2.5 years ago, and really excited to have been able to do that, to go vote. Of course, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. That's not what this channel is about, to try to change your mind about anything or try to get you to vote a certain way. It's not my MO. I'm not here to try to sway you to vote for anything. But if you can vote, and you're one of those that's always crybaby and, oh man, the rates are so bad, and the trucking industry is so bad, and the country's so bad, and you can vote, but you don't vote, shut your mouth, because you're not putting your voice out there. Not to be rude. I'm sorry, not to be rude. I don't want to be rude, but it's just the truth. It's just the honest truth. If you want to be upset about things, well then get out there and have your voice be heard. What you doing? You want to chill right there? All right, I'll go. Yeah, I've done a few rides already today. I've made about I think about $80 for just a few hours working, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So I ended up in some neighborhood, so I gotta get out of here. I need to get to the airport between 5 and 7 are the peak hours, so that's when you're gonna get the best rates coming out of the airport. So that's where we're trying to head to right now. See what we can do. Hello from San Antonio. Jesse, what's going on? Jesse Diaz. Saludos, saludos from San Anto. I have bad luck in your city, man. The only times that I've ever gotten hit by anybody has been in San Antonio. Twice. And once was after I got in a brand new, big old beautiful bumper put on my truck. Literally, it was like a month old. And some crazy lady pulling a little small trailer came over on my lane and bent my bumper way out, man. Messed it up. I was sick that day. The only good thing is that I didn't pay for the bumper. It was brand new, but I didn't pay for it. It was a gift from Texas Chrome World in Baytown. They gifted it to me because I did a couple of videos for them. I never do videos with like businesses to try to get anything out of it. I do it because sometimes I believe in the certain people that work there. So I make the videos, and I made like 2 or 3 videos for them, and I showed up to order a bumper, and I ordered it, and when it showed up, they put it on, and they're like, "Don't worry about it, it's on us." I'm like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." And that's Ali that now owns shoot, why can't I remember right now? Ali owns Chrome World in LaPorte, Texas. 5-Star Chrome, sorry. Woo, 5-Star Chrome in LaPorte, Texas. His brother owns Chrome World in Baytown, so go check those guys out. Chrome World and 5-Star Chrome, one in LaPorte and one in Baytown. Go check them out. Those guys are great, man. They're awesome guys. They'll hook you up with some deals. If you go in there and tell them my name, that you came from one of my videos, they'll give you 5-Star Chrome for sure. I haven't been over to Chrome World in a while, but 5-Star Chrome will give you an extra 10% off. So if you are in need for some chrome parts or headache racks or seats or steering wheels, anything you want, go check them out at Chrome World in LaPorte. 5-Star Chrome in LaPorte. Ask for Ali. Get all your negotiation done. Get ready to pay the bill, and then tell them that you're here from my channel, and they'll knock off an extra 10% of whatever price you have. So go check them guys out. Great people. But yeah, that happened to me in San Antonio. I made a whole commercial out of that day. Yeah, that happened to me in San Antonio, man. So it's a nice city, though. I mean, certain areas I like to go over there and do some. I think it's one of those places that I want to go just to hang out for the weekend, but not to live, unfortunately. But I think it's a beautiful city. Certain areas. What we doing? Some people, they got their licenses out of a Cracker Jack box, I swear. Oh, yeah. Some of you don't even know what a Cracker Jack box is. Cracker Jack bag. What up to everybody that's joining? If you could, I'm not anybody's toy to be saying words that you want me to say. I'm not gonna do that. So that's what you're here for. If you're here to troll, peace. Get out of here. Those of you who are not here to troll, if you could hit that thumbs up, man, I really appreciate it. Help out the channel. Help out get the live stream going while we drive over to the airport and pick up see if we can go get a load over there, get some people or whatever, the rideshare deal. Good evening, Brent. Good evening. Hopefully you're having you had an amazing day. Good, productive day. Remember, you always got to try to leave the day that you're in. You got to try to leave it better when you end the day than when you started the day. So maybe you've done a good deed, or maybe you're going to do a good deed, or maybe you did something good, productive. There you go. You've done more than what you did when you started the day. So Pyro from the Mid South. What up? What's up? What's up? My brother from a different color mother. Well, yeah. As I was saying, work is pretty much at a standstill right now. The what I do is I haul the ISO containers that carry chemicals, and those containers are pretty much dead over there at the company right now. There's pretty much nothing going on. Guys having fun over there. There's literally nothing going on as far as ISOs. So I've done a couple of domestic loads with just regular tankers, and that's it. Like I've never ever in my 25-year trucking career have I seen things this slow. Like this is brutally slow. It's crazy. But yeah, you look on the highway, there's like a million trucks on the road. Like I don't get it. Maybe that's why. Maybe because there are a million trucks on the road. I mean, matter of fact, I was watching. I forget the name of the channel, but it's a guy that analyzes a lot of this stuff, and basically he kind of breaks it down like why is the system like it is right now, and kind of what he says is that during the whole sickness thing, everybody was sitting at home. They were getting the stimulus checks. They had money to spend, and people were just ordering stuff. So there was not enough trucks out there. Supply and demand, right? Not enough trucks out there. So they started paying more for the loads. So the rates went way up. And the problem with that was that a lot of companies or a lot of people started noticing that there's a lot of money in trucking. So they went out and bought a bunch of trucks, started their own little LLCs, their own little companies. And what happened? Now that all that tanked, that everybody's back to work, now that everybody's back to going to the stores and stuff like that, well, the demand is not there anymore. So there's a buttload of trucking companies. That's why you see a lot of these companies going out of business, and a lot of people losing their trucks, and a lot of people repoing it, getting their trucks repoed, a lot of people selling their trucks, and companies going out of business because a lot of these people got in during the hype, during the high, when everything was happening in the industry, and now they don't know how to hold on anymore. They're losing everything because now it's kind of gone back to how it used to be. It slowed down quite a bit, basically. So, was that towards the airport? Pay attention. No, it's not. So, anyways, so that's what's happening. So that's why it's so slow right now, amongst other things that are happening. The dual license plate trucks that are really, really hitting the road out here hard now. Like they've been out here. I've been noticing them quite a bit more. And what I'm saying is the drivers that run freight out of Mexico. The B1, I think B1 Visa, I think it's B1. Don't quote me on it, but the B1 Visa guys that are out running around for Mexico, And I'm not trying to point out Mexico that Mexicans are bad, or I'm Latino. I mean, I'm not. I love Mexicans, but I'm basically talking about the companies that are hiring. Even American companies are hiring these guys when they should be hiring within here in the United States. But since labor is cheaper for them, if you only going to pay them 25 cents a mile, and you have to pay an American driver. I don't know what they pay a mile now, but let's say 50 cents, 60 cents a mile. You got to pay an American driver. Well, of course you're going to cut corners and get that 25 cent a mile driver. I mean, it kind of makes sense. But what happens with that? It messes all of us up. All of us drivers that are here in the U.S. and need jobs. And these companies, they know that. They know that they can get away with that stuff. And another problem is that those same companies. So the way it's supposed to work, I was talking to a driver, a B1 visa driver, the other day, matter of fact, and I was asking him just questions. I didn't want to really ask him directly that why I was asking these questions, because I'm not, I don't want to get him upset or anything like that. I just wanted to know. And I asked him, I said, so how does it work? And he was explaining, he said, well, the way those work is that you're supposed to pick up a load in Mexico. Let's say an engine. You pick up a truckload of engines, take them up to Detroit, drop off the engines, and then you're supposed to pick up something there at the same place or near for the same customer, and then bring it back into Mexico. So it's just from point A to point B, and nowhere in between. And he said what's happening is a lot of these companies are making their drivers break the law, basically, and go up there, deliver that load, and then go from Detroit to, let's say, Tennessee, and then from Tennessee to California, and then from California back to Detroit, and then from Detroit back to Mexico. So in between the round trip, they already did several other trips, and that's where it's hurting us here in the United States. That's where it's really harming us here, because those loads that they're doing illegally, we are supposed to be doing. And that's why I think it's so important for us to go out and vote and stuff, because maybe somebody can pass some type of law where this doesn't happen anymore. Doubt it, maybe on a certain level. But, you could get to the point where where this doesn't happen as much, or they can make a law where, hey, if your truck comes to the border, then transload it to an American truck. American truck goes and delivers the load, and vice versa. That keeps our economy moving, their economy moving, because their trucks need to move it to the border, whatever it is, and then us American drivers, and then you got Canada, so you got the Canadians too. So not just Mexico. There's a lot of Canadian drivers that come into the United States, and I have a really, really good friend, a family member here from the channel, Adrian, that he's a Canadian driver. But personally, I think that it should be border to border. That's it. Then you grab the whatever country you're in, you're the one that's supposed to move that commodity. But that's not how it works. That's not how it's working, and it's affecting us a lot here in the United States. So that over so many trucks that are out there and that's why also the rates are low, because you got so many trucks out there. These brokers know that there's everybody's just trying to stay afloat, so they're throwing stupid numbers out there, like $1 a mile for an owner operator. Like, what kind of sense does that make, $1 a mile for an owner operator? That's just basically covering fuel and then no money for the house. And these brokers know that, so they're taking advantage of that situation and cutting all the rates. And who even really knows the rates? Like the company I'm working with, I'm leased to. Like, how do I even know that they're giving me the right rate? And how do I even know that they're not double brokering? Like, with all this stuff, how do we even know? Really? Like, there's no way to see the transparency, to see, the actual. Oh, can't turn that way. Oh, down there. There's nothing out there that makes them show us exactly the numbers that they're getting and the numbers they're giving us, which is a very big problem too. Things are just so messed up. Oh man, but I guess, and I just dug myself out of being negative on my truck. Matter of fact, I still owe 2 payments on my tires. I had to get a loan for tires. Imagine that stuff. My tires were like $5,600 for a full set on my truck only. Set of Michelins, because that's the only brand that our company allows us to. The company I'm leased to allows us to purchase for them to give us the loans. So it has to be the Michelins. And if everybody knows out there, Michelins are super expensive, like dumb expensive. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up. Would help us out tremendously if you guys can. If not, it's totally fine. But it is free. It doesn't charge you anything to hit that thumbs up, and I really would appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. Well, we're getting closer to the airport, so we can catch our. Let's see what I'm going to do here. I'm trying to position myself in a good spot where I could just show up and get a ride real quick. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate those thumbs up, guys. Now, on doing this rideshare stuff, there's a lot of good analytics on there, and it kind of shows you what times you should be in a certain place. It's got like little bonuses. You pick up like 3 little $5 loads, and they give you like a $20 bonus on that. So you pick up a lot of little perks, and then the more people that you haul, the more rides that you do, you start going up tiers, and you start getting the better rides. The rides that pay a little more and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in the rideshare, I mean, it's not bad to make a couple dollars. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get rich off of it. You have to have the right car. First of all, you have to have the right car to make it profitable, like really profitable. And this car that I have has got a V8 engine. This is not very good for that, because a lot of my profits are coming out of the exhaust, just like on a big truck. So if you'd like to get a Freightliner Cascadia version of a car to be out here doing this type of work, to hit a Camry, Honda Accord, you kind of don't want to go smaller than that, because then your customers might not give you good ratings, because you're gonna be they're gonna be uncomfortable. But Toyota Camry, something like that, some type of Prius, probably the perfect cars to do this type of work. Even like a cheap Tesla, Model 3, Model Y, would work probably perfect to do the rideshare thing. All right, fam, I'm gonna get off of here. I need to put myself online, that way I can let's see. Yeah, that way I can get me a ride out of the airport and see if I can make a couple dollars. Be good, be safe. Thank you guys for joining. Mike, thank you for showing up to the chat. Sorry, getting off already, but it's always great to see your name on here. You think any money of that doing what? Box truck? Well, probably not. It would really definitely come out of your exhaust, all the money. All right, guys, be good, be safe. Love you guys. God bless you guys. Peace. We're out of here.